Residential sales comparison and income approaches, page 123. Moves up to the register above it. For example, if 4 plus 4 is calculated, the result 8 will be stored in the X register. Immediately after, and without clearing anything, 5 plus 5 is calculated. The 4 plus 4 calculation and its result, 8, will move up from the X register to the Y register, and the 5 plus 5 calculation with its result, 10, is now in the X register. When the addition key plus is pressed to add the two results together, 8 plus 10, the result of the first calculation, 4 plus 4 equals 8, will come back down to combine with the results that are currently in the X register. 5 plus 5 equals 10, to arrive at a total of 18, which will be displayed. What you have learned. Various methods of performing a simple chain calculation. Basic function of the stock registers. Practice problems. The rear yard of a residence measures 50 feet by 40 feet and 16 feet by 20 feet. Section of this area is fenced. What percent of the yard is fenced? An L-shaped ranch dwelling, including a porch and a garage, consists of a portion that is 38 feet by 30 feet and a portion that is 18 feet by 20 feet. The appraiser has determined that 80% of the structure is considered living area. What is the gross living area? 3. Two building parcels have been assembled. Individually, the parcels have dimensions of 80 feet by 160 feet and 75 feet by 160 feet. In acres, what is the gross area of the assembled site? 4. Two rooms of a residential dwelling must be carpeted. One room is 12 feet by 12 feet, and the carpet will cost $28 per square yard installed. The other room is 15 feet by 17 feet, and the carpet will cost $34 per square yard installed. What is the total cost of the carpet? Prefix keys. By this point in surveying the keyboard of the HP 12C calculator, you may be curious about the gold and blue keys located in the bottom row toward the left side of the keyboard. The gold F key and the blue G key are prefix keys. Likewise, you may have noticed that many keys have gold text above them and blue writing on their lower face. The keys that have blue writing on their lower face have two functions. When there is a gold writing above the keys, those keys have an additional third function in order to engage the second or third function of a key. The matching prefix key is pressed and released first before the desired key is pressed. Note, anytime a prefix key is pressed, a small F or G will appear in the display. Page 124. Base diagram of the HP 12C calculator, courtesy of Hewlett-Packard Development Company, LP. This row is the sample of the blue text. The G blue prefix key. The F gold prefix key. Sample of gold text. There are many functions of the HP 12C and types of calculations that require the prefix keys. We will discuss these as we go forward. One exception to the function of a prefix key that is not associated with a key label is how to set the number of decimal places that will be displayed or carried out to the right of the decimal point. Setting the decimal point. The factory setting for the HP12C calculator is to display 2 places to the right of the decimal point. In other words, when turning the calculator on and using the factory setting, all calculation results displayed will be rounded to 2 places. It is simple to change the setting to display more or less places after the decimal point by pressing the gold F prefix key and then the corresponding number on the keyboard for the desired number of places. To set the decimal to 4 places, the keystrokes are, try this, F should appear in the display. 4. Result, 4 zeros should now be displayed to the right of the decimal point. Page 125. To set the decimal to 6 places, the keystrokes are, try this, F6. Result, 6 zeros should now be displayed to the right of the decimal point. Changing the decimal setting before, during, and after a calculation. The decimal places can be changed at any time before, during, or after a calculation without fear of losing data or skewing the operation. Let's illustrate this point by inputting some lot dimensions to find the site in acres. The residential building lot measures 105 feet by 263 feet. The keystrokes are, try this, F2 CLX 105, enter. 105.00 should be displayed. F4 105.0000 should be displayed. 263 multiply 43,560 divided 0.6340 should be displayed as the total site area in acres. F6 result 0.0633953 should be displayed as the total site area in acres. Clearing the prefix keys. Occasionally, a prefix key might be pressed in error during the course of a calculation, such as pressing the gold F prefix instead of the blue G prefix key. The prefix key inadvertently pressed can be cleared without clearing everything else that has been keyed. What you have learned. How to use the prefix keys to change the function of other keys. The method for changing the number of places displayed past the decimal point. How to clear the prefix keys without disturbing other entries.